Morning, everyone. First and foremost, I would like to thank the officials who are conducting this event for inviting me to present my discussion aimed at revisiting the Local Government Code of 1991, or most commonly known as RA 7160. It is such an honor to present my policy proposal in front of all of you. I am John Carlo A. Figueroa, a BA Political Science major, and is a student of Palawan State University. And I am here to present my policy proposal aimed at enhancing the local governance in Narra, Palawan. So this is my research title or my policy proposal title. So enhancing local governance in Narra, Palawan through digitalization and public participation in resource management. So, Narra, officially the municipality of Narra, is a municipality in the province of Palawan. According to the 2020 census, it has a population of 77,948 people. So, Narra, Palawan, it is a first-class municipality in the province of Palawan and is renowned for its agricultural productivity, earning it the title Rice Granary of Palawan. Beyond agriculture, Narra also possesses vast natural resources including protected areas like Mount Victoria's watersheds, forests, and coastal ecosystems. However, challenges such as limited fiscal capacity and inefficient power resource management and low public participation hinder its developmental potential. With increasing pressure on natural resources and governance and efficiency, the municipality of Nara requires innovative solutions to address these gaps. So I come up with the integration of e-governance system offers an opportunity to enhance local governance by leveraging digital tools to promote transparency and participation and accountability through effective digitalization. Local government units such as LGUs can streamline operations, manage resources sustainably, and engage citizens in decision-making processes. So here we have my preliminary research report, and I have here three of my preliminary research report, and that is fiscal capacity, or I mean limited fiscal capacity rather. So what does it mean? This means that the local government has insufficient financial resources or budgets to perform its duties effectively. It could stem from low revenue collection, limited funding from the national government, or an inefficient allocation of available funds. As a result, essential projects and services may be delayed or underfunded. Next is the inadequate technological infrastructure. Local governments often lack modern technologies such as digital systems, reliable internet connectivity, or advanced tools necessary for efficient governance. This can hinder the ability to provide timely services, process data, or communicate with citizens effectively. So, may mga kamag-anak ako sa Nara na nagsasabi na laging or almost everything nagbe-brand out sa kanila and yung internet is hindi ganoon kabilis kung i-compare dito sa city. So, yun yung mga challenges na nafe-face ng mga tao doon sa Nara. And yung mga challenges na yun ay maaaring mag-hinder sa ability ng government na mag-provide ng mga services or to process data or communicate sa mga citizens effectively. And next is the insufficient public engagement. So, stakeholders such as community members, businesses, NGOs, and other sectors are not actively or hindi nakikipaghalubilo sa mga decision making na nangyayari sa loob ng government. So, dahil sa lack ng collaboration nito, it may lead to poor understanding of community needs and pwedeng mabawasan yung public trust sa mga officials ng NARA and ineffective policies na rin. Next is, here we have Narra Palawan. So as you can see here, this is the Municipal Hall of Narra Palawan. Sorry for it being too blurry. And we can see here the port of Narra. And this is Mount Victoria. And over here you can see the geography of Narra. And as you can see, it is situated at the southern part of Palawan, and it will take an hour and 30 minutes ride from a bus or a shuttle from the city to get to Narra. For the statement of the problem of my policy proposal, so first is how can e-governance platforms improve local government operation and resource management in Narra, Palawan? Second is what mechanisms can be implemented to ensure active public participation in planning, decision making, and monitoring resource utilization. So, and lastly, how can digitalization assist in the real-time monitoring and sustainable management of Narra's natural resources. And these are the related provisions on the Local Government Code of 1991. So first I have is Section 17, the devolution of powers. So it says in Section 17 that local governments are responsible for delivering basic services including agricultural support and natural resource management. So pag ma-integrate yung e-governance doon, matutulungan ng digital tools yung pag-enhance ng delivery ng government ng NARA. And to section 34 to 35, 36, it is the participation of civil society. So it says here that it encourages the involvement of NGOs and stakeholders in governance. So public participation can be streamlined through e-governance platforms. So if it is integrated. And section 284, fiscal resources. So with the limited integrated resource allotment in LGUs like NARA, it needs to be optimized available resources through efficient digital system for budgeting, taxation, and project monitoring. That is all for the related provisions. Um, and these are the frameworks that I'll be using. So I will be using two frameworks for my policy proposal, and that is Understanding E-Governance for Development by Hicks 2001 and Varieties of Participation in Complex Governance by Fung 2006. So according to Hicks, e-governance improves the efficiency, effectiveness, and participation in government processes through the use of information and communication technologies or ICTs. So according to Hicks, it operates on three dimensions. First is the e-administration, or it enhances internal government operations through digital tools. Second is e-services. It delivers services to citizens through digital platforms. And lastly is e-participation. It facilitates citizens' engagement and participation in governance processes. Next is the varieties of participation in complex governance by Fong 2006. So Fong emphasizes the role of citizens, stakeholders, and civil society organizations in decision making. So digital platforms create opportunities for inclusive, transparent, and participatory governance. So FOM categorizes citizen participations into three dimensions. So who participates? The spectrum ranges from an open public forum where anyone can participate to a more selective process involving specific stakeholders or representatives. So pili na lang yung magiging involved sa mga processes ng government. And second is how participants communicate and decide. So participation can be consultative, provide feedback, deliberative, or engaging in structured discussions, or decisive, or directly influencing or making decisions. And lastly is authority and power. So yung dimension na ito daw ay nagpo-focus sa level ng influence ng participants from merely advising to having actual decision-making authority. So nag-upgrade siya, pataas na pataas. That's all for the frameworks. Next, we have the proposal revisions for RA 710. So yung goal ko dito is, yung goal ng proposal nito is to strengthen local governance in Narra, Palawan by implementing e-governance systems and promoting greater citizen participation in resource management. So the first one that I've come up with is this. So I've come up with three revisions for the RA 7160, and the first one is to develop a digital resource management system to monitor natural resources such as Mount Victoria's watersheds, agricultural lands, and protected areas. Second is to introduce online platforms for public consultations, resource tracking, and project transparency. The third one is to create digital portals where citizens and stakeholders can participate in planning decision making, and monitoring resource management programs. The fourth one is to train local government officials and community leaders on the use of digital tools to enhance transparency and service delivery. And that is all for the proposal revisions for RA 7160. And this is my research design. So I've used a quantitative method. It is for the purpose to collect data on governance efficiency, public participation rates, and research management outcomes. So sa pag-research ko dito sa quantitative methods, may bansa na rin naman na nag-try ng e-government methods, and that is India. And sa mga nabasa ko ng article, naging successful siya in some part of India and some parts lang and hindi sa buong India. So, hindi rin siya siguro naging successful dahil na rin sa diversity sa India and hindi siya na-utilize na maayos dahil sa konti ng funds na napupunta dito para mangyari yung e-governance na pinopromote nila. And next one is the data collection methods. So I will be using surveys and questionnaires too, and it will be distributed to LGU officials, community leaders, and residents ng Narra to assess governance efficiency and citizen engagement. And lastly is sampling method. So I'll be using a purposive sampling and ang target nito is mga stakeholders, mga local government officials ng Nara, representatives from NGOs and civil society organization, mga community leaders, mga farmers, mga fishermen, and mga youth groups. Next is this is the summary of my proposal. So first is to improve local resource management, and the key points for that is the implementation of e-governance, and the expected outcomes is that people will have real time monitoring of natural resources. And second is to enhance the participation of citizens, and the key points will be online development of portals for public consultations, and the expected outcomes will be increased public engagement and greater transparency in governance in Narra, Palawan. And lastly is to train local leaders of enhancing their digital capacity and to train local government officials on e-governance systems. And the expected outcomes will be enhance governance efficiency and improve public service. And that is all for the summary of my proposal for the RA 7160. These are the related SDGs to the proposal. SDG 9, Industry, Innovation, and Infrastructure. So, by investing in digital infrastructure, Nara can build a modern governance system that will really support innovation. And SDG 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities. So, digital tools can enable participatory in urban and rural planning. So, it ensures that the municipality grows sustainably. And SDG 16, Peace and Strong Institutions. So, pag na-integrate ng e-governance, may enhance ito yung transparency, ma-reduce yung corruption, and mapopromote yung accountable institutions ng NARA. And that is all for the related SDGs proposal. So, to sum it all up, the combination of digitalization and public participation has the potential to create a more efficient, transparent, and inclusive governance in NARA. So, pag in-address yung mga inefficiencies na to, it may possibly empower citizens and managing resources sustainably. And the municipality can set an example for other local governments in the Philippines. So, kung i-integrate na to yung approach na to, it will not only accelerate yung progress ng NARA towards its development goals, but also contributes to the broader vision of national and global sustainability. And that is all po for my policy proposal for the governance to enhance the governance of Narra Palawan. Thank you.